Hey, what's up guys? My name is Dallas, aka Infurness, and welcome back to another episode of TheTekkitRealm. So today I wanted to talk about YouTube and pretty much the controversial subject of success on YouTube. And one big question that I often get asked, and also other people ask, is it too late? And no, not as in is it too late to say sorry, which was made in 2015, but for some reason is in YouTube Rewind 2016. But is it too late to make it big on YouTube? Now this might be a question concerning success online as a whole. So for you that don't know what I'm talking about, basically people have started to think that it's now impossible to succeed with video making online. Mainly because over the years we've seen it get increasingly harder to do so, to the point where now people think that you pretty much just can't. So what I wanted to do in this video is find out, is it actually impossible to be successful on YouTube as of now, 2017, if you're just starting out? But first, what you need to do is ask yourself personally, what do you think success is? Not even YouTube or anything, just in everything. What do you think success is? So for me, I would have to say that as long as you're able to do something that you love doing, you are already succeeding. But that's too cheesy, so let's move on. You might think that success is being PewDiePie or Holazoy German or scarce or something. And yeah, that's a pretty common answer, except for the scarce part though. So now that you have the basic idea that maybe success is just how many subs you have or how many viewers you get, we can move on to the actual question. Statistically, is it now impossible to not just grow, but is it impossible to make it big on YouTube? So moving on from all the opinions, what we can see is that it is definitely far from impossible. And actually, believe it or not, it just might get easier. So if we take a look at this recently made article that's essentially talking about the growth of the entire internet, which I will have sourced below. This article goes over the growth pattern of the internet and its projected future. What this means is that these are people who basically have skilled or are skilled in analytics and numbers, so we could probably trust them. Through this graph, you can see right here, the internet has basically undergone a huge growth spurt recently. Makers of this article can predict that every single living person will have access to the internet within 5 years. Basically, what they go over after this is how these certain people are going to positively affect online marketing because they are the top consumers. So what does this mean for you and your wonderful journey of success on YouTube? Well, I'm glad that you asked because it means a lot. Remember that one guy I talked about previously? His name was like PewDie or PewDie or something. Yeah, let's take a look at this graph. This is YouTube, and this is a graph. Yes, this is a graph that represents the consumers of YouTube. And on the left, you could see the consumer growth of the entire internet. As you can see, the consumer growth of YouTube seems to spike around the years 2010 through 2013. And this is also where we can see a slight but noticeable growth increase for the entire internet. And what this means is that this was a period of time of which marketers like to call the consumer wave. Meaning it's basically the amount of people coming onto the internet and all the big websites, i.e. YouTube, and watching videos and interacting. And in a nutshell, it's just the amount of people using the interwebs. So prior to 2010, YouTube was a fairly new website with little to no traffic relatively. And after 2013, YouTube's main growth spurt had already occurred, and the consumerism spike of the entire internet also started to die down. What time did PewDiePie start his channel and begin to upload regularly? Yep, that's right, 2010. And here's 5 YouTubers' daily graphs that will also match up with the consumerism wave of 2010 to 2013. As you can see, most channels who were as big as PewDiePie today started at the right time with the right content, and a lot of it. So is that it? Does that mean that YouTube's growth spurt is done and it's basically impossible to catch another consumerism wave with your YouTube channel? Well, let's go back to all the stuff that the article was talking about earlier. If we look at that, we could see that the next consumer wave is actually likely to take place within the period of time prior to 2020. So let's look at YouTube's graph again. If you look all the way over to the right, you can see that there recently is a new spike beginning to form, which may back up the evidence given in this article that YouTube may experience another consumer wave along with the entire internet. So if anything, now is the perfect time to start grinding on YouTube and posting unique and also interesting content. And who knows, with this newfound information, you might actually be the next PewDiePie. But I actually hope I will, so sorry. So don't give up if you're new to YouTube or you've been doing it for many years and you just haven't seen the success that you've wanted, because there's enough success to go around for anyone who works hard enough online. And with this newfound information, you also don't even need a lucky time to start, because the lucky time is right now. There's going to be a new golden age on YouTube coming up, and I hope that you will ride the wave to success like other YouTube legends did before. So, to boil all this down, it's never too late, and there will always be new opportunities. So, anyways, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching. If you would like to leave a like, that'd be highly appreciated. And wham jam that subscribe button, and I will see all of you guys in the next one. Goodbye.